Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching Animals Are Love. Today I'm doing a general reading because I just want to try to bring some peace and comfort wherever I can to anyone who's watching. This is a timeless reading, so if you're watching it, it's because right now is when you need to hear the message. I'm also going to pull a card for each astrological sign, just for an additional message on how you can find peace in your life right now. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button and please subscribe to my channel. If you are an Aries, your message is the Pueo. Your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance now, so pay close attention to signs and omens from them. So Aries, you need to look to your ancestors and your guides. Listen to your spirit guides. That will help you find more peace in your life. If you are a Taurus, your message is cardinal. The polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance, so do whatever is necessary to bring them back into equilibrium. So your struggle right now is to really bring your mind and body into balance, which is something a lot of people are struggling with right now. So just find ways to balance yourself. Don't focus too much on one or the other. If you're overdoing it at work, pull back a little bit. If you're overthinking things and you're in your head too much, do some physical activities. Find ways to balance it out. If you're a Gemini, your message is the grouse. Express yourself through rhythm and movement by drumming and dancing. So you can find peace through that movement. Get your body moving. Helps bring out all the anxiety, any fears that you're having. All of that can be released through moving your body. If you are a Cancer, your message is the penguin. The period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. So that's good news. Allow the light to come in, Cancer. Allow the light to come in. Let go of the dark times. Let go of any negative thoughts that you have. Start moving towards the light, seeing the good things that are coming from the bad things. You've made it through, and now we're pushing forward into the lightness. If you are Leo, your message is the mouse. You're overlooking some important details, so pay closer attention to what's going on. So maybe you're getting some messages from your guides and you may not be seeing them. Maybe you're focused too much on negative thoughts, or you're just worried too much. So just calm down, open up your mind, and allow that calmness into your heart. Listen to any messages that Spirit's bringing you to help you find that peace. If you are a Virgo, your message is the walrus. Remain vigilant about the current situation. Pay attention to signs and omens and let them dictate your choices. So Virgo, you've been fighting hard through this struggle, but keep watching for those signs from your ancestors, from your spirit guides. and listen to your own intuition and allow it to guide you. Don't be caught up in like negative thoughts, negativity, anxiety. Focus on the positive and allow that to guide you to a more peaceful feeling. If you're a Libra, your message is the emu. This is a good time to go on a new adventure. So maybe Libra, you could find peace by doing something different, maybe trying something that you haven't tried before. And if you have the opportunity to get away, even if it's for just a few hours, maybe to a park that you've never been to, find some way that you can get out of the normal everyday routine that you've been in. And that's your guide to finding peace. If you are a Scorpio, your message is the unicorn. Indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. So that means that you'll be able to find peace through expressing yourself. And artistic could be lots of different things. It doesn't have to be painting or singing or like traditional. It could be something athletic. It could be writing a poem. It could be maybe cooking. But use that creativity to help you find some inner peace, to get away from the anxieties and the fears of every day. Be creative. Through that creativity, you'll find a inner sense of calm and peace. If you're a Sagittarius, your message is ladybug. This is a time of good fortune and abundance, so be willing to receive all good things in your life. So you may not even be expecting that. You may be only thinking, it's so negative right now, there's so many hard times, but there could be good fortune right there waiting for you. But you have to be open to it. So keep your mind open, keep your heart open, and let it happen. Let that happiness come to you, let that peace come to you. Be open to receive it. If you're a Capricorn, your message is the manatee. Accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. So there are times when we need to understand that we can't change someone, or there's certain situations that are just bigger than us that we can't change. But what we can do is find ways to accept it and to work around it, and to find another avenue towards peace. So if you've had something happen in your life that you couldn't stop, that you couldn't prevent, you can use that to propel you into something that you do have control over. So find a way to divert that negative feeling into something positive. Use it as your strength and your power. Know that whatever that thing is that happened that you couldn't control has given you strength. It's made you stronger, and you're going to use that to move forward. If you're an Aquarius, your message is the humpback whale. Music is essential to your healing and well-being, whether singing, playing an instrument, or listening. So Aquarius, find that space for yourself, as a lot of Aquarians do. We love to be off on our own at times and just get the music that brings you to that other place that separates you from the world. Close your eyes and get some peace and quiet. Allow that to bring you away from the chaos of the regular everyday of your life. Allow yourself that time through your music. Allow it to help you heal. Use it to bring you into that space that makes you calm. And then you can bring yourself back into the everyday world with a new perspective and a new attitude. Maybe a little bit less cranky. Music helps us stay calm and peaceful. So don't forget to use music every day. And if you're a Pisces, your message is the Kiwi. Do a walking meditation each day for the next week. So this card is just reminding us that it's important to get out of the routine, to get out of the rut. And if you are unable to walk, then just find a way to get out of your usual routine. So that means we need to allow our body to step outside of what we normally do, because when we keep getting caught up in the same routine, that's when the anxiety sets in, that's when the sadness and the depression can build up. So the walk, if you are unable to walk physically for whatever reason, just find a way to change what you normally do. So I'm going to start by asking the universe to guide us and just give us the best guidance to how we can be at peace, how we can be calm, how we can find that inner peace so that we can bring that peace to others. I'm asking the universe for guidance. How can we have empathy for one another? How can we have empathy for everything on the earth, all the animals and plants, and all human beings? How can we find kindness for ourselves and then bring that kindness to others? We're looking for ways to find inner peace so we can develop that peace and love inside our own hearts and minds, and then bring it to those around us. So the first card is the Elephant card, Compassion. And the next card is the Buffalo, Gratitude. So compassion is very important, especially in times of struggle. I think right now we're watching people all around the world show compassion for one another. People whose lives have been upended, People who have had to stop everything in order to help others, and they've done so graciously, without ego. Compassion is something that has to be developed. We're not always innately aware of how to be compassionate for others because we may not understand other people's experiences. But it's so important right now. So maybe now is an important time for us to try to understand people that we may not have even thought about previously. People who we figure they're not part of our life, or they're not someone who I normally interact with, and try to understand their experience. Try to understand what their struggle has been. And you can develop that compassion. You can develop that kindness towards them, that desire to see them succeed. Even if you don't know what their life has been like or what they've been through, you can still be compassionate and caring. The next card is the Buffalo card, which is gratitude. And for some people, it might be really difficult right now to think of being grateful. You may have lost a lot. You may have lost your job, or you may have lost your health or a loved one. But we have to find ways to be grateful for what we do have, because it's the strength of what keeps us going. Maybe you've had to work double hours at your job, but be grateful that you still have that job when there's so many people that are out of a job, and use it to your advantage. You might be working overtime, but save that money, save it up for when you do get a chance to get away, or use it to help others who are less fortunate. Use it to help someone that you know is struggling, that you know is out of work. And become grateful for what we have. And if you have your health right now, be grateful for that. If you have support of people around you, be grateful. It's really helpful in finding that inner peace. When you just relax and close your eyes and think, isn't it really wonderful that I have 4 walls around me, that I have a place to live right now? I'm so grateful for that. And that brings me peace. That brings me comfort. So just think of the things in your life that you have, and it doesn't have to be something large like that. It could be a small, anything, but just something that you are grateful to have in your life. Just close your eyes and think about it, and think about how it helps you. And let that bring you some peace. If you feel like everything else around you is chaotic, if you have something you can think about that you're grateful for, it can bring you peace. It can calm you down. And when we have gratitude, a lot of times it makes us want to share with others. When you realize how lucky you are to have the things that you have, it makes you want to be more open to share with others. When you have those extra hours and you're making more money, maybe you can buy someone lunch who you know is struggling, or you can make a donation, or make a larger donation than you normally would, because you know there's someone else out there who doesn't have what you have. So our own gratitude can actually help us extend our kindness and gifts to others. The next card I had is the Deer Spirit. Bring a gentle touch. And that's perfect to go along with the Compassion card, because we've all seen how angry and uptight people have been during these trying times. But we need to be gentle with one another. It's okay to disagree, and yes, there are many things that we disagree on. But we don't have to be violent about it. We don't have to be angry and vicious. We can understand one another better if we speak to each other calmly and try to understand where that other person is coming from. Be gentle about it. And there are ways to criticize people without being vicious, without that venom, without being vindictive. And people are much more likely to receive what you have to say if you are gentle about it. And that doesn't mean that you have to suppress your feelings or your opinions. I believe we all need to speak our minds now, especially now. But I think it will work better if we're more gentle about it, if we're calm about how we speak to one another. And the next card is the Peacock Spirit. Let it shine. So it feels like things have just been put on hold for a lot of people, and we're all kind of in a rut. And people are sad. There's a lot of sadness and anger built up in so many of us. And I think one of the ways we can get past that is to tap back into the things that used to make us happy, things that you really allow you to let your inner self out. Let it shine. So if you're a painter, get whatever time you have and paint. If you're a writer, just put something on paper. Really just let it shine. Let that spirit out. Let that happiness out, because it's contagious. Happiness is contagious. If you show others that you're not going to be knocked down, that you're going to keep going, that you're going to keep being happy, you're going to keep being you, and you're going to build on that and share that with others, then that person will take that and it will uplift them, and they will uplift the next person. It's the only way we're going to make it. I'm just going to pull an animal spirit card. Just a final bit of guidance for this reading. And I have the rabbit. I don't know if you can see it. The rabbit is a symbol of power, abundance, heroism, seasons, and the cycle of life. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this reading was helpful for you. I hope it brought you peace, and I hope you're able to bring peace and kindness to yourself and to those around you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.